Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some new, I think, confirmed and also some, I believe, pretty big stock amounts coming out over here for when it does come with the upcoming walk-in event. So some of you guys actually might be able to get your consoles as of like literally today. We also do have all the other various things such as other online drops, some other stores having stock. Apparently, we're having some Target employees. We've had some Best Buy employees and all these other folks as well. Bring up quite a few different things. We have other online drops. We got a lot of little random things and little tidbits to go and cover. So let's go and talk about it all throughout today for anyone who is still trying to find their consoles. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, as always, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway going on. It's a $500 giveaway, so PlayStation, Xbox, or just $500 cash, either or. And also the Twitter and Twitch stream down below for the bonus giveaway entries. And of course, the Amazon and Target links down below for all your usual PlayStation stuff. So let's go and talk about it. So as you guys may have been hearing even as of yesterday and throughout this past week, we do actually have a now little brand new drop that should be open to everyone as of today. Now, as we're looking through all the stuff, we're seeing a brand new GameStop drop where we have calling all pros. PlayStation 5 bundles are making their way to the stores and available for pro members. Now, as you guys know, this drop was a few days ago. We've had this ongoing, and it started, I think, on the 9th for GameStop Pro members. But the big thing to go and note is that this was for the Pro Week event. So as of right now, I do believe on their website listing, it is now officially not the GameStop Pro event. So as you guys can see in the dates and times we've been covering up throughout this week, PlayStation 5 bundles will be available in store for Pro members as of 10/9 to 10/15. So what day is today? 10/16. So as you guys can go and see, if you guys want to, this was for pro members beforehand too, so you guys can have a chance to get that for their epic week of pro deals and pro members. Not a pro member, join today, get early access. So these bundles will be selling fast, they're saying, their local GameStop, blah, 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 blah. But the big thing to note on this, if any bundles do remain, they'll become available to everyone on 10/16. Although, unfortunately, if you guys are in Guam, not there. So in case you guys do want to go check out your stores, locations, and all that type of stuff, most stores are and have been opening around, like, let's say, even for Sunday, which, so you guys can look, 12 o'clock if you guys want to. They're a little bit later on Sundays. 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11. It just depends on your store. A lot of stores seem like they're pushing more on the 12, 12, 12. So like basically noon if you guys want to show up. Some are 11, some at 12. Basically maybe look at the GameStop thing, or like, you know how you can just Google like GameStops near me and then they have the hours there. Maybe try that on out and then call whatever stores that are around. But if you guys want to, like I said, a lot of them are like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12. This is also for me in Chicago, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. A lot more 12s than anything else. So maybe prepare for 12 o'clock at your local time or just go and see where you guys want. So we have still been seeing folks that have been saying that their local stores have still had stock. The bundles, we've been seeing 3 different bundles, and this it should be now for everyone. So if you're a pro member, I think you still get the benefits, but I think this is only, as of now, it's open to everyone. So the stock might go a little bit quicker or move a little bit quicker, just because obviously if it's open for everyone, then you have to pay the extra 15, 20 bucks, and then, it's a little bit better. But yeah, I think the bundles have been just normal PlayStation 5 disc editions and then a PlayStation 5 controller. So like a $570 bundle. So like it's not too bad for price points and all of that. We've also been seeing some Horizon bundles in a similar vein. And we also were seeing some bundles as well with like PlayStation gift cards. So it really just kind of depends on what you want or how you want to do it when it does come with stock for all of that. So yeah, if you guys want to call, this should be confirmed. They still have leftover stock, like a lot of folks, even as of like all the weekend, have been mentioning how there is leftover stock and there's stock moving around and stock blah 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 blah. So yeah, some stores even had upwards of like 20 to 30 consoles too as well. So I do think at the end of the day there should be a pretty good amount of stock available for anyone who's out there and wants to do that type of stuff. So which is always nice to see. So if you guys want to check out for stock, if you guys want to call your stores, you guys can. If you guys want to show up at opening, you guys can. Just be prepared to also have a bundle too as well. But that is another new confirmed drop. Stock might be a little bit lower though, just because it has had like technically like 5 or 6 days or so already. So keep that in mind. But a lot of folks are kind of pushing for normal consoles and et cetera instead. So nice little workaround with that. Now, as well as we keep on mentioning too, we have been seeing like a larger influx both of Target and Best Buy stock, I think, flowing around once again. If you guys do want to check your local Target links down below, you guys totally can if you guys would like to. We do have those floating around. Target PlayStation 5s sitting around, good stuff. We're either seeing them on the shelves, in the back, or as well using those links down below just to find the stock, get the stock, or whatever it may be. We have been hearing rumors that there's been like bigger batches of stock showing up in most areas nationwide. So as we keep on slowly watching these stores and like watching the stock uptake, we'll have to keep on seeing nationwide to see how much stock is kind of floating around everywhere. So keep that in mind in case you guys would like. So good stuff with that. Same thing with Best Buy too. We showed this picture like a little bit ago, like 2 days ago or so, but just kind of showing just more again because it was, first of all, just like seeing all these consoles. But we have been seeing places like Best Buy, this is up in Hawaii, who have been sitting on some stock. And we've been seeing and hearing multiple reports of other locations also having extra stock available and all their stock arriving and all that type of good old junk. So keep that in mind in case you guys want. Now, we did also go and see a little Costco thread too not too long ago. So if you guys want to keep checking your Costcos, we did see a Canadian drop. So we might have to see, like, depending on like when you guys see this or if there's stock up there, or if you guys are even Canadian, always depends. But we have been seeing a little bit of Canadian info / drop news floating around with that. So you guys want to go check your stores, check your stock, be on top of that, feel free to, if you guys would like to. And also that usually when we see other regions getting stock, that does bump up the likelihood of our own local regions too as well. So I just let you guys know we have been seeing stock, moving stock, and all that. So we'll keep you guys in the loop the best we possibly can for, like I said, for stock, for all that. Now as well, same thing too for all the other mid-tier spots really quickly. Basically, Anton Line is still sold out. We haven't had a new batch of them getting stock yet, unfortunately, which is why maybe that GameStop drop, maybe it's not the worst. You could literally maybe even get a console as of like today. And I do keep on saying God of War might bump up the demand a little bit, especially if the game actually does turn out good. Also wait to see if Costco does any online stuff. They have done weekend drops. Same with Sam's Club. Although, as you guys usually know, the weekends are usually a little bit more chiller than, well, just in general. It's more laid back. Now, as well, we also have still been seeing some, I don't have to cover this too much, but we have still been seeing PlayStation 5 Modern Warfare 2 bundles available. I really don't know how these are still up there, and I'm also very curious to see if some consoles might be future sold. So think like November 5th they arrive, November 10th they arrive, or whatever. So if you guys do go and call, check, and see any stock, let me know, because I just want to know. I want to know how the vibe is. I want to know if, how everything is. People were curious, and the price, it is usually around like $570 to $590 or so, depending on your state tax. Like some places don't have like sales tax, some do. And also, I think on shipping too as well. So it just depends on all those vibes. But if you guys just want to be able to go and lock in a console as of like literally today, you guys totally can if you guys would want to. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So if you guys want to check the stock, feel free to. If you guys want to look on the PlayStation Direct, feel free to. Although we also have not seen any of the other consoles yet. They were sold out from the last PlayStation Direct that happened. So as well, also keep that in mind in general. Now, for other places too, Amazon, I think we haven't seen any more updates with that, so you guys all know. But if you guys want to, make sure you guys do the invitation, which is like right here where my webcam is. And with all that stock, that might give you guys a good chance to go pick up some stuff. But yeah, I don't think we've seen more emails. I think this is mostly a donezo drop. So I'm gonna have to wait and see for the next upcoming drop, which will hopefully be happening the next, hopefully the next few weeks or so. But I think it kind of is done at this point, so you guys all know. Haven't seen any email reports, haven't seen any more updates with it, etc., etc. Walmart's, we still are probably not gonna be expecting an online drop as of today either. We have still been seeing the sporadic, although I think it still has been dying down a little bit more, while Target and Best Buy are bumping up a little bit more as well when it comes to their stock for Walmart. So we're probably not expecting too much from Walmart itself, but we'll let you guys know if we do see some stuff or see any more movement or whatever. That still a lot of that is focused in the South as well. Now for some other little various locations too, as we're looking for stuff, don't forget about the Fred Meyer's, Kroger, Smith stores, Myers and BJ's wholesalers. As we mentioned, we haven't seen too much as of now. Sometimes the weekends are big restock dates, but we just haven't seen more arrivals or more stock or pictures or anything like that with their stock. But they always do have the online events sometimes and also in-store events sometimes. Just kind of depends on the vibe, so keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to other stuff such as the PC Riches and Dorma and Dell, Verizon, all those also online locations, we also haven't seen too much more updates with them, although some of those are overdue and have and will do weekend restocks. So we'll see if anything kind of flows on in throughout this. Sam's Club too, as well, has done weekend drops as we mentioned, so we'll watch, but kind of mostly today is probably still focused on GameStop or also the PlayStation Directs and maybe Target too, with all those links down below. And of course, Naval Base is online and in bases too. Sometimes Sunday's more chill for them though, and all the other locations are overdue as well. So hopefully have a nice Sunday. Hopefully you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I do appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation and $500 giveaway with the little Twitter and Twitch links down below. Amazon links for the signups and targets too. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.